Alrighty, YouTube world of. I needed to go over some stuff here on this video that I've been meaning to do, but I haven't had time to do it. I am trying to get a threshold break. If I can get 1,500 subscribers, would highly appreciate it. Please subscribe if you like these videos, because there's a lot of people out there that do what I do. But guess what? I'm one man, one camera, and I don't cut and, cut off and turn on and do all kinds of stuff with the camera work. I do not edit my videos due to the fact that I have no computer to edit videos right now. Even if I wanted to edit videos, I don't think I would edit videos. I tape until my camera runs out and so forth. And that's the thing I noticed with these other channels. If you watch other channels, they cut their channel, they stand over there, they turn their channel back on, or you see them, talking and then it skips. You ain't gonna find none of that here in these videos that I bring. And I hopefully my originality will bring that forth to people to know what I really am and can do. Today we're going over a little video. Like I said, this is from the Clinton Tunnel. I wasn't expecting to get much, but I did. I got maybe 2 or 3, 4 things tops, but this was just a camera run in the tunnel to see how this camera worked. And it didn't work too well. I don't know how I can get the blackness besides running up against a wall like this or showing it on the ground, but it sucks. Man, I don't know if there's some kind of I know I dropped the camera one night and I was doing out in the woods, doing a little video out there, and I dropped the camera and it changed. The setting went to a dark brown instead of gray vision. And then I could see in the friggin' woods, and I'm thinking, oh shit, how the hell did that happen? But I can't figure out. I still gotta go through this damn thing. If there's a way you can change it when the video's over, that'd be frickin' awesome. Then I can show this friggin' video. Now I have to mention in this video, I do have 2 of my sons with me. My youngest son, in a way, I'm glad I brought him. Because for people to sit there and say, oh, you got people there making this up, making it in, making no, and no. When I did, and when I caught something, and when they left, there was like a wind blowing over this phone that I'm recording off right now. But on the camera, you don't hear none of what is in the other video. There is an orb in this video. I think there's 2 orbs. And the wind that goes through this phone that I'm on right now, and that does not go on that. And the last thing is when I say, because I felt like something was following me in this tunnel, speak or forever hold your peace. This camera shut right off. And I didn't shut the damn thing off. I'm not one to be a friggin' hoaxist. I don't play hoax. I don't do stupid friggin' crap like that. You're gonna get originalness from me, and that's that. The battery thing, the life, is about this big. That's the menu, though. You can't see it because it's glaring. But I had like 1 battery missing, so I had 2, 3, 4 battery lines and 1 missing when I started this video. And when I got out of the tunnel, and I don't know what the hell happened. I think I deleted the damn friggin' video by accident. But I started recording. Oh no, I deleted it off the phone. Yeah, that's right. Fucking son of a bitch. But I turned the phone on to show that there was 1 battery life that was left. after recording, but it shouldn't have died. There's no reason why this damn camera should have died. I went there pretty much with a full battery. Something drained it, something shut it off on me, and I had one battery left, so the camera turned right back on after I left this tunnel. But of course, go figure, I screwed up and lost the damn footage. Because my storage went up through the roof. I finally figured out things that have been screwing up my storage. I keep getting these files and folders now, mind you. I think it has to do with the pictures. I'm going to have to reset my phone. Because when you go on the stupid website like Facebook and they ask you, were you allowed to take the photo thing, I think now these freaking things load up on my stupid phone. And then I got to go into this thing, delete all this stuff, and then it's like, oh, you dirty rotten. And then I get this other stupid thing of these emojis that come up, fill up the storage space. Like, what the and I don't even add them stupid things. It's like the damn camera's taking its, phone's taking its own friggin' pictures. But anyways, let's get to this. So like I said, with my son being here, and people are going to be skeptic and say, no, that's all fake. You know what? My son is very active. My son in this video was pulling ice off the freaking walls, all right? And I kind of feel bad now, but in parts of this video that I'm going to show, I turn around and tell my sons to stay off the ice because you hear them fall in the background. But guess what? It's because I had the light off of this phone and they didn't have no light, so they couldn't see. So as I'm walking, talking, I wasn't even thinking of them guys, and I feel bad now, but that only goes to show, that, right, I don't fake stuff. I'm going to show you an orb that's shot by this. It's going to go quickly down the screen here. Then I'm going to show you what the glare of the light looks like from the phone. Because when I had it held in this hand, my left hand, I turn it like this a little, and you can see that this camera, as you're going to see on the TV, the big bright ball of light that comes up. So if anybody's going to sit there and say that's a LED light, that's a this light, no, it's a friggin' orb that literally shoots down the screen. It's a bright white line of ball or whatever, and you can perfectly see it. That's one thing good about night vision. And then I'm going to show you what, then I'll stop. I'm just going to do what is only in this video. I'm going to stop to where my son fell, so you know that. And then you'll hear him going out of the tunnel. There's no missing that. There's no denying that. I think, I forget if it was on the phone that I caught something that sounded like a voice. But I got to go, I got to go through this. I went through this video, but I didn't think I caught it on this. But on the phone part, due to the LED light, and I have the video up from the phone, that's what attracts the ghost. If anybody wants to attract the ghost and you don't believe, take a bright ass LED light and you'll get yourself a ghost and go to a haunted area, and I guarantee something will manifest, whether an orb or a sound, because that's what they say. If you want to attract a ghost, bring a light, and bring a bright one. And these LED lights on these phones, boy, oh yeah, they bring and they attract. Because I had my light on out in the Revolutionary Cemetery, and I got lots of activity around there, with footsteps in the grass, mind you. And then excuse me, and then a knock in the woods. Literally sound like a Bigfoot knock, and I have that up too, Bigfoot knock. So let's get on with this. I'm going to push play. Hopefully I don't mess this up, because if you hit the wrong button, I got to start back at the beginning. So we're looking at 22 seconds, and you're going to see the orb fly right by this sucker. Sucks that this damn light's on this TV. Yeah, like I said. Come on, you jerk. Been trying. Technical difficulties. The man down, man down. Who's that ugly son of a bitch? Look. That's what I'm gonna look like when I'm dead. Staring at the living with a phone in my hand. Nice. Alright. See if I can do this without shutting the damn thing off. Come on, where's the play? And as you can see, I'm not very good with these buttons still. So, here we go. So we're going to watch the time. I'm going to watch right in here. But I do have my camera on. There's the glare of the light of the phone. So you can't mistake. Oop. Hang on, I got to back it up because I just missed it. I was in the wrong area. Right there. As you see the glare of the light, no way you can alter that. Bang, right there. You can see the light. Zoom. That right there wasn't. That was another orb. Oh shit. That orb, and then that orb. I didn't even see that one. Hang on a sec. See the light. Oh man, I didn't even see that. Well, I just showed that one, and here we go with the next one. I've messed up. Once again, choom, choom. Once again, like a bullet. Choom. One more time. Choom. This one, I didn't even notice this one. That one's new. So there's two orbs. And then you go over here. Orb number 3. Yep. Here we have the night vision. Actually, I'm going to shut this off, the volume down, because until I get to the part, I can't turn it down. Fuck. But anyways, that was the two orbs. I didn't even see that first one till now. So moving on, I want to get on to the, and as you can see, when you see all... There's the ice on the floor. Big friggin' tree. This is what we were dealing with. In here also 2 spray paint cans in here. I want to show you what I was dealing with, and there's a big glob of ice. Of course, around that area, that's where my son fell. I'm going to show you in a minute what it sounded like. We had to leave due to bats, but I literally come back in a little bit, and what I did catch in here was scuffing of dirt. Like, say so, something was down here. I'll be here in the background. That's my 2 sons. Like walking. You can hear their feet scuffing around. It works better in a house or a building, but even the camera, because it's so damn friggin' deep in here. But the story once again of this tunnel for the Boston Railroad and I wanted to mention I screwed up on that story of why the tunnel was shut down. Oh, because it was due not because of the building of the dam. It was due to the people who ran the... I'm trying to see if I can get in. Oh, wait a minute. It was concrete. Now it's all rock. Now the story behind these tunnels with these railroad workers. Ah, shit, I might have missed that part when my son fell, but you can hear him in the background sifting, sliding, and all that. But the story of the tunnel is... Oh, I want to show you something real quick. This... Where is it? That was a raindrop, so... Or maybe an orb. No, that was an orb. I have a raindrop in here that it shows what it looks like compared to the orb, so... Yeah, this was the other friggin' orb. I messed up on it. That was... It's too far from... Let me see. I'm going to show you something what it looks like when all this stuff glares come through. Too far for one end. You can't mistake that for an orb. Well, where the hell did it go? That was an orb. And there was a raindrop in here I wanted to show too. Right? Ah, damn it, I lost it.
Why these are so haunted.
But anyway, shit, I lost it. But I did get a good shot of it. That was an orb. The raindrop's further ahead. But and this is where my son was freaking messing around. He was messing around, pulling ice off, so I had to kick him out. Oh, and that's another thing. I heard running water down the...
Like I said, I will do another video again with this.
Alright, let me pause this.
That tunnel has the bloody pit. Bryce, you want to stop?
I want to show this real quick and then I'm going to pause it. That's me yelling at my son because he's pulling off icicles on the side of the wall.
Killed due to explosions and
let me get this out of the way and I'm going to pause it.
The collapsing of the caves and stuff in the walls and stuff. And there actually had been a murder that occurred there too.
Alright, let me pause this. Shh. Pause this real quick. What the hell? Oh, up here. Yeah.
This ceiling is at least...
Alright, I want to go over this real quick and then I'm going to get back into it. But as you can see in here, my son's in there busting up ice. They fell, all this crazy stuff. As soon as you'll hear in a minute me tell my oldest son to get him out, I mean, I would have him babysit the kid, but that kid, Bryce, is way out of whack. And I can tell you and assure you right now, the problems that I'm having with this kid right now, you would say all these guys that they're doing, interrupting. The kid's only 7 years old. The kid has been diagnosed with slightly autism, very high hyperactive ADHD, and there's another symptom they have him down for, but it's new, and I can't even pronounce it. Even the abbreviation of it, ADHD, like that. It's APCABDD, whatever the frig it is. And I can't, but this kid would not stop. This kid would always bump around, but as soon as he leaves, you will know that what comes up next and everything. There's no way that this could be like the breathing in the phone and the wind. There's no way anybody could say that I altered any of this. So, I mean, that's the thing. I'm glad that I kind of brought him because he's living proof that I don't mess around and, screw around my videos. And I don't have people flashing lights or making funny noises. That kid yells and screams. And and what he was doing in there, he was a little bit, active, but he was kind of good to what he could, compared to what he is when he's really going off the wall. But anyways, I wanted to mention, like I said, the story of the but this tunnel is due to the fact that it kept going, people that owned the railroad kept going bankrupt. Finally, they couldn't, fund it no more or whatnot. And it's just a bunch of, crazy stuff that went on. So they decided to shut it down. And, the building of the dam, maybe took a part into it, but more or less getting all the bankruptcies and stuff. But I'm going to move on because I got a kid waking up, and that sucks because he's going to watch his cartoon. Now I'm going to see what I can do to find... show this part. He fell there too.
We're in the middle of the cave now.
And this is about where time I said I tell him to get him out. Ooh, see that down there?
Hey, how about you start walking with him out of here? Bryce, start walking that way. I'm going to be out in a few more minutes. The light's shining. get walking. I'm gonna do something and be quiet.
I'm gonna show you that
The light shining. Get walking. I'm gonna
as you
do
can see
something
there,
and
there's
be
no
quiet.
lights that they're holding. That's my light. That's just proof there that there's no light other than mine in there. Hang on, Bryce, I'm almost done. But anyways, I want to move on to where the camera shuts off into the ending of the video where there's no wind in this. And it was like around here on the phone part. I don't know if I can hear that water. There's my son. He just yelled out from halfway getting out of the tunnel. Now, I could hear water dripping. And then at one time I started walking to go out and the shit stopped. I went back and it wasn't even there again. I don't think it's gonna.
Open darkness. This thing looks better in the house.
Now this is proof here that my kid walked.
Well, due to the big open darkness.
That right there was my son yelling to go out at the end of the tunnel. Now at this point on the phone, mind you, there was like wind blowing in the phone, but it's not blowing into this camera at this point in time. That's noise you just heard. And my son at the mouth of the tunnel. I mean, that's how far I went in. Now it's just me. That's still them at the. Yeah, that's them at the mouth of the tunnel. They're on the phone, I must have caught that, but I didn't hear nothing on this.
Other than that, though, there's a lot of water down there. I think I'm gonna try to get something.
No.
Ain't getting no vibes in here, but you never know. Stuff can just sneak up on
Now with that, I said I'm not getting no vibes, but yet I started feeling something walking behind me on the way out.
But like, oh man, it's freaking freezing in here. Ooh, mama.
That's how cold it was that night.
But these places, yeah, they're out of the tunnel now.
I kind of hear the wind blowing, but there was no wind. But muffling through this camera too, but.
Are you still walking?
That's crazy. The water just stopped. My fingertips feel like they're gonna fall off. That's down here a little ways and the water stopped. Now, due to the building of this tunnel, and they say echoes are very strange, due to the fact that
As you can see, I'm gonna start here with the
half is bold
minutes where it shuts off.
used from the north.
Here's where we are now.
That's where he gets the funny voice by.
This is where I'm gonna talk about how I feel something walking. So watch what happens next on this part of the camera.
That's the thing. Do these things, I have to do it by myself. Tonight I have no choice, but I will get back here in the night, but by myself. It's pretty screwed up that I just walked maybe not even 3 feet, and that water completely stopped. Huh. Back at the big mound here, ice. Oh man, my fingers are gonna fall off. And the friggin'. I didn't bring my other gloves because I wasn't planning on staying here long though. Love it. Footsteps. Other than my own.
You gotta turn around and stop and ask the
Got
question.
something to say it now or forever hold your peace. Speak into the light.
Bang. That's it. As soon as I said that, my phone didn't shut off, but this did. And like I said, that right there, I mean, the battery on this, like I said, was full when I got there. One battery left. There just should have been no reason why that thing shut off. And it must have drained it or shut it off. Whatever what people say about this is that, spared activities mess with your equipment. And instead of messing with the phone, it messed with the camera because the video goes on after that, and I walk out of the tunnel, and then I can assure you my kids were down at the car at the time. So, I mean, none of this was altered. And as I was talking all through that time, you could hear, like, no breathing type wind blowing into it like the phone had. So what the hell was that? And there was no wind in there. There was no breeze. I mean, it just felt like a breeze. It was so friggin' cold, I said it at one point, but there was no wind to friggin' make anything. And as you can see, this caught no wind, but this did. This got the shut off, but this didn't, so it's nuts. It's just crazy. But other than that, I gotta get out of here, and I just wanted to show that video. That is right there. I gotta get up there one night alone. I'm gonna see what I can do within the next week to do that. But like I said, I just wanted to go over this video and show this. The orbs are in it, and it's just nuts. There was, like I said, there was some dripping water in there, but you can barely see it. And that's the thing, me saying you can barely see it, other than them big balls of light you saw shooting through the damn screen here. Them are orbs. So whatever the hell was there when I got there, I mean, vice versa, when I started talking, getting a light in there, something did show himself, so... Like I said, I'm going to take this camera again one night. I'm going to get out there and do it again. But I got to make sure I'm by myself. But like I said, this was just a test run, but did catch some things. So until that next video, you two be safe, take care, and always believe.